welcome back. Today we're going to look at how would nuclear war between Russia and US affect you personally. Well, it just wouldn't be the Russia and US, it'd be the whole world, wouldn't it? Well, all of NATO versus Russia. Maybe China get involved, we don't know. But let's find out. What would it do?
What would happen if there was a full-scale nuclear war between Russia and the United States? Based on non-classified data, the aftermath might go something like this. When one side launches nuclear missiles, the other side detects them and fires back before impact. U.S. submarine-launched ballistic missiles from west of Norway start striking Russia after about 10 minutes, and Russian ones from north of Canada start hitting the U.S. a few minutes later. The very first strikes are high-altitude EMP attacks, frying electronics and power grids by creating an electromagnetic pulse of tens of thousands of volts per meter. The next strikes target command and control, as well as nuclear launch facilities. Land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles take about half an hour to arrive. Major cities are targeted, both because they contain military facilities and to stymie the enemy's post-war recovery. Some cruise missiles take hours to reach their target. Each impact creates a fireball about as hot as the core of the sun, followed by a radioactive mushroom cloud.
That's saying the orbit though. What about if you shoot them down? We've seen the Patriots, that's been taking these supersonic rockets down that Putin said nobody can touch, and he fired a couple and they brought them down. So this is inferior if you can't defend yourself. Not saying it'd be good, and if you shot him, it'd still explode in the air, so you're still going to get effects, but it's not guaranteed, is it? But it's a big country. Have you got defence that covers that's something that size? And you'd have the F-35s, etc., to react. So it's not just as simple as fire rockets in the air.
Intense explosions vaporize people nearby and cause fires and blindness further away. The fireball expansion then causes a blast wave that damages buildings, crushing nearby ones. The United Kingdom and France have nuclear capabilities and are obliged by NATO's Article 5 to defend the US. So Russia hits them too. Firestorms engulf many cities, where storm-level winds fan the flames, igniting anything that can burn, melting glass and some metals, and turning asphalt into flammable hot liquid. But the explosions, the electromagnetic pulse.
And another thing, we seem to have, us and use the US, have dead good intelligence, don't we? So you look at the Ukraine war, we was telling them for months before, listen, they're coming for you. And nobody really took it serious to the week before it was happening. So maybe we'd know they was going to shoot it before they shoot it, if you get there.
Pulse and the radioactivity aren't the worst part. Nuclear winter is, caused by the black carbon smoke from the nuclear firestorms. The Hiroshima atomic bomb caused such a firestorm, but today's hydrogen bombs are much more powerful. A large city like Moscow, with almost 50 times more people, can create much more smoke. And a firestorm sends plumes of black smoke up into the stratosphere, far above any rain clouds that would otherwise wash out the smoke. This black smoke gets heated by sunlight, lofting it like a hot air balloon for up to a decade. High-altitude jet streams are so...
Does anyone know how far the cloud travelled on Nagasaki and Hiroshima? As sad as that was, it'd just be interesting to know how far the fallout was when that happened. If you know, let us know in the comments.
So fast that it takes only a few days for the smoke to spread across much of the northern hemisphere. In the meantime, Earth gets freezing cold, even during the summer, with farmland in Kansas cooling by about 20 degrees centigrade or 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and other regions cooling almost twice as much. A recent scientific paper estimates that over 5 billion people could starve to death, including around 99% of those in the United States, Europe, Russia, and China. We obviously don't know how many people will survive a nuclear war. But if it's even remotely as bad as scientists think, then it has no winners, merely losers. It's easy
That's
to
right,
feel
there will never be
powerless,
losers to
but the
nuclear
good
war.
news is that there is something you can do to help. Please share this video, because the more people know about nuclear war, the less likely it is that we'll start one.
Interesting. I think the reality would be a little bit different. It won't be as clear as they said it there, but they're just doing it to show, aren't they, for an example. But let's hope it never happens. If you want to see any more videos on this, or you've got any suggestions, just let us know down below. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Original videos also in the description if you want to watch that without me blabbering over top of it. Bye.